What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith as we continue on our NFL Draft Prospect Series for the 2024 NFL Draft. Folks, I have a D lineman. He reminds me so much of Christian Wilkins from the Miami Dolphins. Just very athletic with his tackles. He can bat down passes, he can get sacks, and he can force fumbles. Oftentimes, D linemen, they're good at maybe one of those three things, right? He can pretty much do it all. He's an NFL, not only an NFL draft diamond, but this guy, he is going to be playing for potentially your favorite football team in NFL season. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the University of Massachusetts, defensive lineman, I have Billy Wooden Jr. on the show with us here today. Billy, how you doing, man?
Fine yourself, man.
Man, doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come kick it with me here today, man. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you for reaching out, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. So college football season just ended, man. Real briefly, man, how's the whole journey been for you, man, playing for University of Massachusetts?
It's been tough. As a team aspect, it's been tough. We weren't the best, but as far as like a personal aspect, I feel like good for me personally, just because I seen my growth from a freshman all the way through. So it's kind of been good for me, and I met some lifelong friends along the way. So it's kind of been a good and bad situation, but the good definitely outweighs the bad.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what's dope, man, is it seems statistically you stay motivated throughout the year, man, because you were making great plays, even against the tough schools, the Penn States, which that was a tough loss, right? But you stayed the course, man. You were still making big plays, which is huge. Now we have NFL draft, which is 4 months from now, right? It's coming faster than we think, right? Have you been dreaming for this moment your whole life, man?
Since I was 5, I mean, it came quicker than I thought, and it's kind of bittersweet, kind of you in the actual midst of it. But definitely, since I was 5, it kind of always been in my mind, been my dream, my goal. So it's crazy that I'm here right now, just seeing my growth from when I was younger to now, and just all throughout all the years, all my buddies who played with me, who isn't playing anymore, and then being one of the last guys still standing. It's bittersweet.
I feel that, man. I feel that. Yeah, a lot of football players, they seem to almost feel kind of lost after the game. You know what I mean? Because it plays such a huge part of your life. You know, I remember, but the first 4 years that I was done with the game, yeah, and I played at a small no-name D2 school, I won't mention, and it was just feeling kind of lost. Like, man, what the heck? This has been my identity. What do I do? Kind of thing, right? But man, take us from the beginning. You're from the DMV area originally, from what I read online. When did you first fall in love with the game?
Since I was like I was just saying, since I was 5. You know what's funny? I come from more of a football family. So my father played football, kind of my godfathers, my uncles, and everybody kind of played football. But my father signed me up for basketball. Played basketball. And my father signed me up for basketball, and I kind of was trash, from being honest. And then he signed me up for flag football. I kind of still was a little average. And then when I was 5, I started tackle, and I played quarterback. So I was actually pretty good. I was decent, and that kind of stemmed from I had a little confidence from there. I wore number 16 for Joe Montana, so I had the whole thing going on. And it's really where it started when I was 5 years old in the city, Baltimore. Yep.
Man, that's amazing, man. That's pretty cool. Man, you often hear people who are D linemen that they may have played linebacker and quarterback. Man, that's pretty good. How far could you throw the ball back then?
Probably 30, 40 yards. Probably at 5 years old. Yeah, probably 30, 40 yards.
Oh man, hey, that's pretty good, man. Hey, if there's ever a trick play, man, in the NFL, keep Billy in mind. I will throw them off for sure. That's cool, man. With the NFL draft a few months away, man, what are some of your plans as far as like training and stuff goes?
So right now, my main focus is just finding the right agent for me.
Yeah,
and kind of finding somebody who will represent me behind closed doors, and just get my name out there even more, because coming from a smaller school like UMass, you need somebody advocating for you. So just find the right agent right now, and then narrowing down where I want to train, what's the benefits of training with different facilities, and just find the best fit for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to ask you about your play style, man. Like it's almost, I saw several hits on your highlight reel where it's almost like you got like a crazy running start, but you didn't. You only took like 3 or 4 steps, and you would
Yeah.
just spear the running back. Man, what does your training look like past tense now, going into pretty much throughout the college football season?
I would say it's more I prepare more like mentally than physically.
Okay,
So it's more like the mental note to the game. So if they in this backfield set or then I know that this player is coming. So just certain keys like that. The back to me, I know flow is way back away, flow coming to me. So you can play faster based off that. And then I've been playing since I was a freshman. So it's like I can diagnose a play faster. And then the kind of defensive style of Don Brown was just play fast, get up the field, attack style defense. So it's points where you don't have to think. You can just go and then let the chip fall where they land kind of thing. So I would say just my mental side of how I prepare for the game kind of is probably what you see in fruition onto the field basically.
I got you. I got you. Who are some players you model your game after, man?
It's funny that Christian Wilkins. I let that's why
Oh man,
I
that's dope.
wear 42. Then there's another D tackle back in Maryland who wore 42 growing up. So I kind of got 42 because of them. So I would say Christian Wilkins.
That's cool, man. And I know you're from the DMV area, but you went to school in Massachusetts. Fun
Yeah,
fact: Christian Wilkins is from Massachusetts,
Massachusetts. Yep,
New
Springfield.
England guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, y'all got kind of the same beard a little bit. I see, man.
yeah.
That's cool. What are some of your hobbies off the field, man?
Um, really just hanging out with the guys. Just kind of hanging out with the guys. I'm a big video watcher though, so I like to watch a lot of videos, gain some knowledge, and then
Yeah,
I have my own business on the side too. So in sales and e-commerce, so kind of just mainly that, just constantly learning, just hanging out, just chilling, nothing too major.
that's dope, man. Afterwards, send me the link and I'll put it
Yeah,
down below in the description, man. We got to plug your stuff, man.
yeah, appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. So what's something that's important to you on whichever NFL team selects you, whether you go day 1, 2, or 3, whether you're a UDFA or not? What are some qualities of that team that's important to you?
Just more of like a family atmosphere. Just kind of having older guys who've been in the league, who veterans who can come and bring a young guy in and show him the ropes in a way. So just like having some veteran mentorship along the way. That's really mainly it because everything else gonna kind of fall in place. The coaches can the scheme can be a certain scheme. It's just you just once you learn and once you get accustomed to it, it's all about just finding finding things that can make you play fast and make you play easy. And the veteran guys will be able to kind of teach you that and show you, okay, uh if this is happening, this happened, now you know this is coming, or just breaking down keys like that. So just having that veteran mentorship is probably one of the biggest things I would like to have to a team I go to.
Because you've had an amazing college football career and you see the growth, not only statistically, but in the play. That your earlier tape looks much different than your last year, right? And you see the growth and the progression, and you're playing on a pro level, in my opinion. That especially at last year, man, you really balled out. Who are some coaches and or mentors that help for you to get to where you are today?
I would say obviously my parents, I mean,
Yeah,
they pushed me to be great, and kind of since I was young just try to instill confidence in me on and
yeah,
off the field. So I would say definitely my parents and my support system. Far as coaches, so I always go. I was taught in my technique and everybody by a coach, a D-line coach named Coach Douglas, Cedric Douglas.
okay,
So he kind of taught me my technique and everything. And then I was mentored by a coach named Jim Reed. Jim Reed was more of a he's my D-line coach, but he was more of a mentor in a way of like just in a way of life and a way of football, how
yeah,
you prepare for the game, how you approach off the game, you approach out the game, and just in total aspect of just being a good football player, and just and then finally I would say uh Coach Ben Albert and Coach T Brower. They kind of just let me be free because they know I was an older guy, so they kind of let me have that free reign of just playing fast and just not thinking and just taking some shots, taking some risks. Because sometimes that's how you get paid on the field. If not, then you kind of be a sitting duck if you're just trying to sit back and wait for everything to come to you. So I would definitely say that. Then mainly I would say Jim Reed. Jim Reed, he kind of 2021 was kind of the turn from young Billy Wood into what you see now. So I would say Jim Reed. He was a kind of kickstart in that process.
That's amazing, man. Shout out to Jim Reed, man. Very cool, very cool. Now, how would you describe your play style? Because for me, I'm and just off of reading, right, without anybody ever watching the tape, 9 tackles for loss, just great. 5.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 6 QB hurries, a pass breakup. I think I hit everything, and then 43 total tackles. 19 of them were solo. Would you describe yourself as like, hey, I'm a run stopper, I'm a QB hitter, or I'm really the whole package, man? How would you describe yourself on the field?
It's funny that before this season, I would always consider myself a run stopper. Just like that's kind of what I pride myself in is TFLs and kind of run stopping. So, and then after this year, once I started getting the sacks and everything, it kind of changed my mind. Like, okay, my confidence got a little better for sacks, and I started understanding it more and kind of just dissecting it more. So I would say I'm definitely the total package, and kind of my goal was coming into the season was to finish with double digit TFLs, and then really see where the sacks go. So I didn't really have a certain goal for it, but once they started coming, like, okay, I set a goal for myself, and I wanted to hit that. So I would say definitely the total package.
Awesome, man. I love to hear it. That's what I'm saying, man. You do it all, man, and it's really great to see, man. I'm gonna get you into trouble with this next question, man. It's not football related though. You're from the DMV area. They're known for the crab cakes, some really great seafood out there. You live in Massachusetts. You went to school at UMass Amherst. Great school, by the way. Who got the better seafood, man? New England or Maryland?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm allergic to seafood.
So you are? Okay, I got you.
But growing up, I wasn't. Growing up, I eat crab, I would eat shellfish, shrimp, anything. So, but as I grew old, I kind of grew a allergy for it. My mother's actually allergic to shellfish, so. But I'm always say Baltimore. Baltimore got the best crabs, best seafood, shrimp, everything. So it's not even close. I mean, they got the Massachusetts. I think got the lobster, but I don't.
Some clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Yeah, I hear you. And it's expensive, man. I lived in Rhode Island for almost a decade, man. So I know what it is. I have family on Salisbury, Maryland, actually. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar. Yeah. Awesome, man. Man, for NFL teams taking and watching this interview, man, you're the perfect package, man. You're a team first guy, a locker room leader from what I hear over at UMass. What's something you want NFL teams to take and know about you that perhaps they may not know already?
I would say my savviness for the game, and then kind of my preparation. Just how savvy I am as far as mentally, just knowing what plays are coming, what we practice all week, and just implementing into the game, and just certain backfield sets I can easily dissect and know what's coming, and just kind of being an overall football player on and off the field. Just kind of being a what you would call a pro, doing the things that's right. How you do anything is how you do everything. So just that's my approach to life, and that's how my approach to the game. So just I would say being an all-around pro and being a professional in everything I do.
Amazing. And then last question of the day. Once your name is called, what are some of your goals your rookie year in the NFL?
Probably something for my parents, just because they sacrifice so much for me. So this is off the field. Off the field, just probably something for my parents. Once I get solidified, buy something for my parents and just kind of show my appreciation for them. And then on the field, I would definitely want to make the 53-man roster. It's not even close. And then get some playing time. I mean, learn, grow, develop until being, like I said, being a pro, learning, getting around them veteran guys, them older guys, and understanding how you play the game at this level now. So because it's a step up. So that's mainly it.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's amazing, dude. I'm excited for you, man. You have the total package, man, and it's dope to see guys from UConn and UMass and other schools in that nation, because there's some great NFL talent from those type of schools, man. And not only who you are off the field, but who you are on the field as well too. I mean, what NFL team wouldn't want you on there, taking and competing and eventually making big plays on the field on Sundays?
100%.
So super happy for you, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Before you go, man, any shout outs?
I shout out all the fans. I mean, everybody who support UMass football. The Midnight Ride Collective, get them guys going. So that's kind of one of my shout outs, and just all the fans of UMass.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. 2024 NFL draft prospect, Billy Wooden Jr., defensive tackle. I'm going to post a link to all of his social media stuff down below, and his highlights are on there on his Instagram page. So give this guy a follow, get inspired. This guy's dope, man. I'm excited for you, man. I hope you land on the Dolphins, but if not, I'm going to root for you wherever you go, man.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. Comment below. Let me know how this interview made you feel. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys next time.
On the return, 100 for the touchdown. King crown, gain inside, leading your town. Hit you faster than the sound. Bad boy, throw it down. Yeah, I'm ill, not my will. Don't cop a fill the house. Listen to the roaring crowd. Drop a light, calm it down. Heisman, all the haters mouth. Superhero hit 'em wow. Packing more action than bing, boom, bam, pow. Touchdown for the win. We live, subscribe right now.
Thanks for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where I cover all 32 NFL teams plus NFL exclusive interviews. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the alerts, comment below, and we'll catch you next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith.